Welcome to Awakening You channel. We hope you found something here that sparked your interest and assists you in your awakening journey. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Greetings and salutations, my beautiful beings of light. The smiles of those reading this message are overwhelming to this grateful messenger. My beloved's tears of joy and the greatest love fill this messenger as you are provided these messages each month. Thank you for allowing it to touch your heart and make a difference in your lives. The Creator sends you love and waves of beautiful colors to encircle you and wrap you in inspiration and comfort. Close your eyes and enjoy the luscious sensations of this vortex that circles your body over and over again as you connect directly to feel the love wash sweep over you. The connections you feel are directly to the Creator, my beloveds. Allow the warmth and sensations to continue until you desire to stop. The signposts of your life are showing up and once again begging for an answer as they ask the question, which way do you want to go? The fork in the road has multiplied from the usual 2 and then 3 to now 6 possible directions that you may choose from. Imagine yourself standing on your map looking down and seeing 6 choices. If you remember, the map itself has always been blank, because my divine beings of grace, it develops as you take your next step. There has never been a pre-printed directional chart for you to follow. The map has always been produced as you make your moves forward. This means, of course, that what you are indeed mapping is your history and past, not your now or future. Those that desire to keep their forward momentum to the highest degree are choosing to trim their past from their charts in order to keep it from pulling them backwards. The past sometimes has a way of being like tentacles, my beloveds, which pull you backwards into another space and time, places that you have already been, lessons that you have already experienced. Your forward motion is what occurs in the now. Why continue to visit the past? There is no thing, my beautiful beings of light, which you can change there. It was either joyous or not. It was contracted, of course, prior to your incarnation into this present lifetime. One never progresses unless an intent is placed to allow the clearing of the past for your own highest good. Since the ego would have you believe you are the physical vessel, and then you probably think that these sojourns into the past are somewhat therapeutic, but this messenger can assure you that this is not the case. Finding yourself constantly there, in the past, reliving all the moments, including experiencing the pain and frustration over and over again, is destructive behavior, my beloveds. If those moments were joyous, this is wonderful, but also still places you returning and living in the past, not realizing, of course, that as you do so you are missing the joy that might be occurring in the now. The now is fleeting and once missed will never return to you again. The past can be revisited but the now cannot. Make a pact with your guardian angels and higher self to signal you each time you find yourself meandering backwards. Ask for their assistance in helping you stay within the now. The now is the way. This is where you have the 6 choices looking down at your current map. Which way will you choose this time, my beloveds? What excitement this is for you that you actually have 6 choices. Nowhere else but in the now will you find that you may select your next course of direction. As has been explained before, but as a refresher, your past is the wake that you leave behind, the now is the current moment that you experience what is. The future is in front of you but constantly changing due to the choices that you make in the now. The future is not static as your ego and fortune tellers would have you believe. The future can be visualized, if you will, as an object directly in your gaze that is constantly changing shape, size, color, intensity, even more dramatic and random than a kaleidoscope, as it were. The kaleidoscope will eventually come back around to the same patterns in time, but the future, my divine light beings, will not. The future will always be different. It has unlimited potentiality, it is never stagnant, always changing. In picturing the future in this way, you can see, my divine beings of grace, why no one can pinpoint what is to occur within that space until that moment arrives. Then it becomes your now, you walk through it and then it becomes your past. Within a split second you move from your past, into your now that was your future a moment ago, and the cycle repeats itself instantaneously over and over again. There are possibilities to paint new pictures of a new life, a better circumstance, a more harmonious and balanced existence within each moment, but that takes all of your immediate attention and focus in the now, so those moments will not be rebuilt in the same way your past moments were experienced. You can't create wonder if you put your life on autopilot. Don't do the releasing work, but only have good thoughts about what you could have been or done. It requires your action and total conscious focus within each moment in the now to create and draw those new life scenarios towards you. This is the way you put these intents into motion, my beloveds. So you can see, my beloveds, those that move forward must constantly be removing their past so that it will not tempt them to be living in it and missing the experiences occurring in their now. Have you decided yet which of those 6 forks you are taking within this moment and now? Allow this messenger to take you on a mediation journey. Find a quiet spot where you will not be disturbed for a while. You may either sit or lie down, whichever is more comfortable for you. Cover your physical self with a light blanket if you chill easily. You want no distractions during your meditations, so always make sure the physical vessel is comfortable. If it helps you to visualize by identifying your ego with a symbol or as an object, please do so. Direct your ego self to perch on your left shoulder. Instruct your ego self that it is only to be an observer on this journey. In your imagination, ask through prayer for the Creator to send you down a protective ray of white light by praying, "My Creator, I am asking for a protective ray of white light to enfold me and lift me up so that I am experiencing the very highest of vibrations during this journey into my innermost depths of understanding and being. I am protecting myself from anything that is not for my highest good on this journey. I am thanking you, my Creator, for assisting me by sending this ray that is now coming down through the corner of the area where I am meditating. It is entering into this physical form, permeating all that is within this beingness presence, I am." The Creator has answered and has gifted you with an iridescent white ray plus an luminous gold ray and iridescent pink ray for this journey. The rays are entering into your body through the soles of your feet and moving up through your physical vessel, permeating throughout all of your energy fields into all corners of the area that you are in, then exiting through your crown chakra. The rays are returning to the Creator and cycling back down through you again and back to the Creator in a circular motion. These rays are in a continuous circulating loop while you are in meditation. Visualize yourself using your breath to form a figure 8. The in-breath forms the top loop of the 8, which goes over your head, and your out-breath forms the bottom loop that goes under your feet. The middle of the 8 is your waistline and forms the still point between the in-breath and the out-breath. It is forming the sign of infinity, and it rhythmically continuing over and over again with each in-breath and out-breath. This is a reminder that you are infinitely guided throughout eternity. You are now divinely protected at this moment, and nothing can even communicate with you that is not for your highest good without your permission. Breathe in deeply, my divine light beings, and feel the lighter, relaxed feelings of being divinely guided into this meditation. Breathe in deeply and know that you are breathing to the pulse of the Creator. Listen to the Creator's spiritual heartbeat and feel the unconditional love that courses through you each time you think about this moment. Breathe in deeply, allowing and seeing within your spiritual imagination your guardian angels and guides join you and take your etheric hand to direct you into your spiritual heart chakra. At this time, invite in all the spiritual guests that you would enjoy having accompany you on this journey. Your guardian angels, spirit guides and special invited guests are now within your spiritual heart chakra. You locate and turn the doorknob of the golden door that says, "To my highest guidance within." You cross over the threshold. You find yourself in a white marble corridor. You look to your right and there is the end of a rainbow in your immediate path. You turn to your angels because the rainbow is actually going through a wall, you can't see any other part of it. Your angels smile and ask you to follow the rainbow. You look a little puzzled since you see there is a wall there. However, you do as instructed and find as you reach the wall, it vanishes right in front of your eyes. There you see this marvelous rainbow that spans a large space in the sky, and you can also see the other end some distance away. As you look further, you see that the rainbow is actually forming a tunnel for you to walk through. You nod your head and look side to side. Wow, you think to yourself, this is going to be great. You step into the tunnel and see that all the colored bands are forming this wonderful opportunity for you to experience each of the colors associated with the rainbow. As you step into the various colors, each has a special message for you. You had never thought about the colors having individual meaning before. This is great, you relay to your angels. They nod and smile. You find such pleasure walking on the rainbow bridge. Each color has so much love to share with you. The end of the tunnel is near and you are anxious to see what is on the other side. As you step from the tunnel, you see a campfire circle in front of you. There are stones lining this entire area. Your angels ask you to go stand in the center of the circle. The circle is enormous. As you stand, you look all around and see nothing really out of the ordinary. You breathe in deeply and enjoy the moment of quiet solitude as you complete the circle. As you reach the starting point, where your vision started taking in this scene, you notice faint outlines of people beginning to form around the circle. As you gaze around the circle, it is now lined with figures. It takes a moment, but you realize these are all people that you know. They smile as you perceive that realization. You notice that a cord is connected to each one. The end of each cord is also connected to you. You look down, there isn't a square inch of your form that isn't covered by cord connections to all of these people. You never realized that you were connected to everyone you have ever meet. The angels hand you a pair of scissors and you accept them. You are instructed to begin at the top of your form and go down, cutting each of the cords. As you do so, you see the most amazing thing. The person that was connected to the cord that was just severed is thanking you for allowing them to be released so that they may start the next step on their spiritual path. They leave instantly after their thanks. You continue until you have cut all the cords. There you stand all alone again in the vast circle. You feel free and very clear about your own next spiritual steps. You feel as though a huge weight has been lifted from you. Never before had you understood completely that there needed to be a release to go forward. What joy you feel, what excitement is overcoming you. It has dawned on you that a new picture is now to be painted with the new cleared space. You are so grateful for this experience. You throw your head back and yell out, "Thank you, my Creator, thank you for this gift of clearing." You look back and there where each person was standing are tiny twinkling sparks flitting off into the new now, which has been created for them as well. Your angels remind you that this is the moment to work with your own now. They guide you back to the rainbow bridge opening. You start your journey back through the rainbow. This time each color provides yet another insight for you to use in your new picture that you will be painting of how to create your life yet again and again and again. Your angels remind you that this incarnation is about remembering that you are creating yourself anew in each moment. Be alert and conscious of the picture that you are drawing. You find you are at the beginning of the tunnel again and you walk into the white marble corridor. As you step back into this space, the wall once again seals itself. You thank your angels for guiding you on this journey. You notice how much lighter, more peaceful and centered you feel. You are now ready to resume your day. Your angels lead you back across the golden threshold door that leads you back into your spiritual heart chakra, and then they direct your spiritual essence back into your physical form. When you are ready, wiggle your fingers and toes and open your eyes. Go about your day remembering that your angelic support staff is always at your service, working with you to help you reach your highest, most appropriate potential. Always invite them in and thank them for their assistance. Embrace an attitude of gratitude for all that you are. Beloveds, you are blessed beyond words and loved beyond measure, more than any earth plane language can ever express. I am Archangel Michael, the Creator's messenger of love, joy, wisdom, light, peace, and grace.